Can we talk about Corey Feldman? Yes, that Corey Feldman, specifically his music career. Because if there's anybody watching that has not heard his music or haven't seen him dance, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this. You're in for quite the ride. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Reaction Time with Craig. I'm your host, Craig. Man, this should be fun. This is a first. So actually what spurred this was last night while I was laying in bed going down the normal rabbit hole I like to go down on YouTube. I started watching Corey Feldman videos, specifically, regarding his music career. And I guess in 2016, he put out an album that was considered the worst of that year. To some, the album's the worst of all time. I think I agree with the latter. From the little bit I heard last night, it was god-awful. It was absolutely horrible. But let me go ahead and start off, actually, because there's probably some people watching that don't even know who Corey Feldman is, and that's fine. I get it. I'm getting a little old. So Corey Feldman has actually been around longer than I've been alive. I didn't realize his career started back in the late 70s, like I think 79 is what it was saying. I think he was on a McDonald's commercial at the age of 3. I'm sorry, I got the Wikipedia up. I've been reading up on him a little bit. But he was huge. When I was a kid, I mean, he was in The Goonies. He was in one of the Friday the 13th movies. He was in Stand By Me. He was actually in a movie I just watched the other day for Halloween, The Lost Boys. Great movie. And I just found out he was the voice of Donatello on the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies. I mean, that was a staple of my childhood. But things didn't continue to shine for old Corey. I mean, honestly, I feel bad for him. All jokes aside, I really do feel bad for him. I feel really bad for a lot of those child stars that didn't continue to be famous. I mean, you got to think, when you're that young and you're famous and everybody knows you, first off, you never really have a chance to socialize like most kids do. But then on top of that, if your fame doesn't keep up and you just crash and burn at that young of an age, that doesn't go well. I mean, look at Macaulay Culkin. I mean, he's cool now, but for quite a few years, though, Macaulay Culkin looked like shit. And we all know him from old Kevin McAllister on the Home Alone movies. But, I mean, a lot of those child actors didn't fare too well. I mean, even Corey Feldman's best friend that everybody knew him for always being around, Corey Haim, he's dead. It's a sad world for a lot of those child actors. But Corey Feldman's definitely had a rough time. I mean, it's not really funny, but it is kind of funny. I mean, even on his Wikipedia page, it says 1990 to the present, career slump. I guess that's an easy way of putting it. But he's also put out quite a few music albums. I didn't realize the first one he put out was like in the 90s. So he's been making music for 30 years now. I mean, I guess the only way to describe the type of music he makes would be an auditory train wreck. It really is god-awful. It's really, really bad. So much so that it's entertaining. But it's somewhat hard to watch because he is 100% convinced that his music is awesome, that it's just the shit, and it's horrible. And then on top of that, he dances, and it's really awkward. Here, I'll show y'all right here.
Get it. All she wanna do is twerk. Hit the club, tell him.
See? I mean, dude, come on. So today I actually want to put one of his music videos on that I haven't seen, and this just came out at the very beginning of last year. It says January 2022. So keep in mind, this is still pretty brand new, and it's still this bad. So the name of this one is The Comeback King, featuring Curtis Young. Now, I really hope that's not the Curtis Young that I think it is, because from my research, Curtis Young, I believe, is Dr. Dre's son. So I guess we'll find out. It wouldn't surprise me on that album that was considered one of the worst of all time. He actually had Snoop Dogg on it. And he had Fred Durst. But, I mean, that kind of makes sense. Fred Durst sucks. So just a couple things really quick. I'm going to try my best not to pause it too much. I don't want to prolong the agony. And also, just a little backstory, he was really close with Michael Jackson back in the day. A lot of his dance moves are very Michael Jackson-esque, so don't be surprised if you see him. So, let's do it. Oh, this looks promising.
Know what time it is?
I do know what time it is.
I'm the comeback king. I am missing nothing. If it's going to swing, you better
God.
make it sting. Cause I'm the comeback king. Get you down on the floor, they're gonna keep it. They just kick you some more and treat you like spit. Cause when you reach for the door, they're gonna cruise it. You're a beautiful soul, but no one knows it.
Bars.
We all have sadness and moments that we lost.
Oh, God.
Look inwards, show them who is boss. I'm the comeback king. I am it.
Okay, I know I just said I wasn't going to do this often, but I have a point to make. This is why it's not good to surround yourself by yes men. Has anybody, tried to give me any critiques? I mean, because one thing I did notice, on all of the YouTube videos that he's put out, on all the music videos that are posted on YouTube, all of the comments are positive. Makes me think he's got somebody that's going through and deleting negative comments, because I know I'm not the only one that thinks this is god-awful. But my issue is I feel like people in his own camp should let him know. Hey, I don't know. Maybe that's not what he pays him for. Let's keep it going.
Missing nothing. If it's going to swing, you better make it sting. Cause I'm the comeback king. I'm the comeback king. You know what I mean.
These are Michael Jackson moves. See those?
Like a blank screen, you can never count me out.
Like a blank screen, you can never count me out. Oh, God, I think that is Dr. Dre's son.
King's arrival, palm branches, that regal title. Young disciple, legend talking, DB rivals.
How much do you have to pay him?
On the comeback, overcoming the combat. When expected to lose and then you rise last. After the aftermath, swinging pitches, that new class. Turn the lights on, cameras out, guess who's
I already
back?
want to pause it.
Lost boy, been
I'm going to let it get through this.
redefined,
I already got something to say.
Intertwined through soul and mind, a perfect time. Through the chief musician, this is a freedom find. Kingdom stance, a pioneer, a lion's back. On the path, we're all welcome, let's see it glass.
I'm the comeback.
All right, real quick. That wasn't horrible. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Dr. Dre's son. That's not really my style. But my question is, how much did he have to pay him? Because I was looking it up, and at the moment, Corey Feldman's only worth $2.3 million. Now, I'm not going to make it sound like he's broke. He's got a shitload more money than I do. But I don't know. I mean, I'm very surprised that, of all people, Dr. Dre's son's with him. It's not like he's going to get any notoriety from being on this. All right, we'll keep it going.
I am missing nothing. If it's going to swing, you better make it sting. Cause I'm the comeback king.
If you're going to swing, you better make it sting, baby. Words to live by. I'm going to get that tattooed on me.
Like a blank screen, you can never count me out. Coming to this world, we all have nothing. You break your back on the job, just try to fit.
Look at the Michael Jackson moves.
Around, they're always silent. So when you turn your back, they can get violent. Yet you spend your life feeling a misfit.
I'm going to have to tell you something about those chicks after the video's over. I have a bad feeling I know who those are.
Without the fuse lit, they offer you breaks to make you commit sin. They place a film around your name to cause distraction. Lessen your chances to advance is a mission, but they will never catch me down, so keep on fishing. We all have sadness and moments
The
that
fishing
we
sound effects?
lost. Is when we must look
Yo.
inwards, show them who is boss. I'm the comeback king. I am missing nothing. If it's going to swing, you better make it sting. Cause I'm the comeback king. I'm the comeback king. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean, Feldman.
Send a scene like a blank screen. You can never count me out.
When I'm gone, it's end of scene. Wait, what was the rest of it?
If it's going to swing, you better make it sting. Cause I'm the comeback king. I'm the come back, king. You know what I mean. When I'm gone, send a scene like a
Just when
blank
you thought you
screen.
counted me
Never
out.
count
Like a
me
blank
out.
screen.
Come back,
You can never
come
count me
back,
out.
king.
What's that even mean?
Come back, king.
If you're going to swing, you better make it sting. Cause I'm the comeback king. I'm the comeback king. You know what I mean. When I'm gone, send
Corey, I
a
see
scene.
you.
Like a blank screen, you can never count me out.
Never count him out. Never count him out. Oh, wow. Wow. I almost want to apologize, but I'm not going to. That was definitely worth seeing. Now, something I wanted to point out really quick. I was reading on Wikipedia. For a while, he had this thing going on. This might still be going on today, which is worrisome about those chicks. He had this thing going on for a while where he had these chicks that followed him around known as Corey's Angels. He considered himself a Hugh Hefner type, and I actually think he said he would get these chicks from the Playboy Mansion. He would get them while they were young enough to be moldable. Hold on. Let me see if I still got that page up, because that was too good not to read. So these are his words describing what the Corey's Angels were. We would go in and try to see if we could get in and mold them while they're still young and impressionable, while they're moldable, so to speak. We can help them make the right choices. He was trying to help them. That's what it was. But they had rules that they lived by. And he added that he sought out girls who were 18, who he thought were virtuous and honest and loyal. Yo, what the hell does this dude have going on? Like, this can't be the end of it. We're going to have to do another Corey Feldman video, if not multiple. I mean, the train wrecks I heard last night were a lot worse than this one. I mean, I would almost go as far as to say, like, this was bad. This was bad. You're not going to hear me bumping it in my car. But there's much, much, much worse. There's much worse. So we're definitely going to have to do a little more fishing. I don't think this is going to be the last Corey Feldman video we make. I'm actually really looking forward to making some more. So if you did like the video, as always, please, please, please like and subscribe. Please don't forget. Your boy definitely needs all the help he can get. And until next time, peace.